So hi there, this is an e-learning platform which is just like Udemy, where admin can add courses and then the students can purchase them and start learning from them. So in this recently I added the payment integration. I added two payment integration. One is from the Stripe and another one is from Razorpay. So the Stripe payment gateway allows us to process international payments. But for Indian payments domestically in INR or Indian rupees, I have added Razorpay, which is kind of similar to Stripe but has a different integration process. Here, let me just log in as an admin and show you the courses. So recently I added the price tier in this. So earlier uh, the courses part was completed where we can add courses and course materials. Here we can add course material whatever we feel like to add by adding the section name first. Let's say introduction, and then we have add material, where we can add material whatever we feel like whether it be a simple text or a rich text. Rich text will allow us to add the editor, which is the recent addition that I added. So let me just add a rich text editor. We can also upload videos and resources or any document or any Python notebook that we feel like. Here let me just add some description. So if I go to editor, it will give me this blog type editor in which I can create my simple uh, content here. So I can make it heading. I can add a code block as well, and I can do anything here like the formatting which we can easily do in other platforms that we can do. So this rich text editor is the recent addition. The other one that I did is, let me just create it. So that will be created in the course material. We can see we have created it. Now the other thing that I did was this one. So this is a price tier. So currently I've added two tiers. One is 799 rupees and 999 tier 2, which is the other one is a USD tier. If I select USD here, so I'll see only the USD pricing list. So this was it. This was the recent addition. If I updated, if I select any USD tier here, so the payment gateway will change and it will provide us the Stripe payment gateway where we can process the USD payment. I'll show you that. So let me just update it as USD, and if I update it, and also here we can add more price tiers, whether it be in USD or INR, we can just add it. You can see it will be added here. If I just go to the courses page, if I view the Python course, so currently I'm an admin, so I'll always be enrolled in this course. We can also preview this course if you want, so we can do that. Let me just log in as a normal user. I have to see which is the normal user. So I think I've already purchased it. No, I didn't purchase. So this is the pricing in 19.99 USD. So currently the price is in USD. So if I go to buy course, it'll also convert the currencies. If let's say I am in India and I want to purchase this USD course in INR, so I'll click this one, by which I'll get the selected price tier, which is let's say tier 1. So what is the tier 1 price for INR? If let's say if it is the tier 1 price for USD, so what is the corresponding tier 1 price for INR? So that it will convert and uh, redirect me to the Razorpay payment, like the payment gateway of Razorpay, where I can fill the basic details. Let's say, and it will give me the Razorpay payment gateway. This is the Razorpay payment gateway. So this will give us that, and I can make the payment, and that will work. Same thing I can do if I, let's say, want to. Let me just go back. Let's say if I want to buy it using USD payment only. So if I will select non-INR payment, so there is no conversion here because this is already in USD and I'm going with the USD purchase as well, or the payment as well. So it will give me the this payment gateway, which is the Stripe payment gateway, where we can fill the details. So this is coming from the Stripe that I added here. So this was it. And similarly, if I add any INR payment, and it'll convert it into another currencies and redirect me to different payment gateways according to the tier. So tier is basically for seeing the corresponding price for that particular price value. So let's say if it is in tier 1, so the corresponding tier 1 value will be 799, which is in tier 1 in INR. So this is how it is working. The same logic is in Udemy also. So they also use a tier pricing method, where they don't need to rely on any third party API for currency conversion. They generally use it this way. So for that I used the payment gateways. Let me just show you the some of the code. uh, yeah, so here in this payment success, these three components are basically for payment gateways for Stripe. So here I added that because currently it is in domain, like we have deployed it, so that's why I've added this. But I'm running the local version or local setup first. So it is a lot of big code, so that I can show you. First of all, uh, the payment starts from this page, which is payment course. Here I'm in the backend. First of all, this is the publishable key that I'm using for getting the elements. Elements are basically in React. We can use Stripe elements for like email and card numbers and all these things. We can use that. We can load the Stripe by using publishable key. And after that, what I'm doing is I'm creating the payment intent, or basically the course payment intent, in which I'm getting the details in the backend. Not I'm not sending it from the front end. Instead, I'm getting it in the backend, because that's for security reasons. We don't fetch the prices and all from the front end. That's what I'm doing in the backend. Let me just show you the backend code. So this will basically create the payment intent, and that I'll receive. Uh, sending it the course ID, which is in parameters, that I can show you. That is, yeah, no, in the payments routes. So here every code is there for related to payment. So Razorpay code is there also. Yeah, this is the payment intent, course payment intent, in which the logic I did was this one. So first of all, I'm getting the course with the ID which I provided in this route, and then I'm fetching the course from the ID, and I'm storing it in here. This is basically SQLize. I'm using SQLize package for doing SQLize queries. That is helpful for us, and it saves us from SQL injections as well. Currency, I'm checking whether the course currency is in INR. if it is in INR, then I'm finding the like respective tier for that. So the thing which I shown you earlier in the website, that I'm doing here. So first I'm checking whether it is in INR and the payment is made on the Stripe gateway. So at that time I'll convert the pricing and I'll fetch the respective tier value and I'll store it in the price. So this is basically the corresponding USD price tier that I'm storing it here. So this we are doing. After that, I'm logging it out, and then after that, I'm basically creating the course and basically the payment intent, and in that I'm providing the price of USD. If it is in INR, then I'm converting it into the respective USD tier. Then I'm making sure that it is in USD always, and then I'm providing it. After that, I'm providing the other details which are needed according to Stripe API. So I'm providing the currency, the description of the payment, and the payment method which I set as in automatic. So that I'm doing, and then I'm sending the client secret, or which is the payment intent client secret, to the front end. So that is loaded, and then after that it will basically help me to process the payment that I'm making. So that is it. After that, you can see after pay I have the client secret or the payment intent I created in the backend. Then I'm loading the elements or the checkout form. Elements is basically nothing but the React elements that I added, and then in the checkout form is basically this one, in which I'm passing the client secret and course details as well to show it in the course like checkout form that I'm doing here. After that, I'm basically using this hooks to like basically get the stripes elements data which are like added by the users, and then basically I'm processing the client secret whether it is correct or not, and after that I'm setting this success or error message whether it is a wrong uh, like client secret or not, or the payment intent or not. After that, if the person submits the button, then I'm basically providing every detail in elements. So I'm receiving the every details like the card number, CVV, and expiry date in the elements with the help of that hooks at the top. So this I'm doing here. So that I'm doing. If none of them is loaded, then I'm returning it. I'm not submitting the form. That I'm making sure of it. And after that, I'm confirming the payment with the help of stripe.confirm and providing the details of the users card number and others inside the elements. And I'm after confirming the payment, I'm returning it to this URL, which is the success page URL, payment success, in which I'm showing the success message, that is that you have successfully enrolled or made the payment, and showing the transaction ID. So that is it. Otherwise, I'm showing the error. If the card error is there, let's say the card is denied or something like that. So I'm showing the error and setting the error message. And the error message will be brought at the bottom here. Here it will show the error message at the bottom of the form. So this was it. And similarly, some of the things are changed inside the Razorpay payment, but the currency conversion according to the tier is always there in that also. Since the video is longer, so I'll not be able to explain everything about the Razorpay, but I explained about Stripe successfully. But the thing is similar. I'm loading it, or I'm capturing it in the payment routes in the backend. Here, this is the Razorpay payment capture using the payment ID, and then I'm processing it similar to that, but instead of checking INR, I'm checking whether it is in USD. If the price is in USD already, so I'm converting it or finding the respective tier value for that by using the SQLize find query from the price, and if I'm finding the respective tier value in INR if the price is in USD. So that will give me the price in INR value, and then I'm providing the basic request, or basically it is kind of intent only. Just I'm processing that in INR, and then I'm price setting the price from the tier value which is already I created. So that I'm setting. So this was it. I hope you got it. Thank you.